You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio, man. We are here with a special guest. We have Stephen Kendrick, the producer of the amazing movie Overcomer. And, sir, I just want to welcome to the show and say, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for letting me become a part of your program.
We all know by now that Overcomer is a great family movie. Everyone's talking about it. Why do you think all ages of people are loving this movie so much?
Well, it's dealing with a relevant theme that anybody can relate to. You know, identity is something we all struggle with because people are trying to find their place in this world, their value, their purpose. They want to know that they're loved, and it's just, you know, God's put the desire in us. And so Overcomer is an entertaining sports story, and you're following the least likely coach helping the least likely runner take on the biggest race of the year. But as they're going on this journey, you're also watching people struggle with their identity. Many times when we lose things, we lose our job, we lose a relationship, we struggle with our value, who we are, and you're watching them discover what does it mean for God to give you your identity, for Him to be the one who knows you best and loves you most and helps you find your place in this world. So it's an entertaining story. People were singing, crying, cheering, laughing in the theaters, but they were also walking away, you know, personally feeling loved.
And in this movie, Coach John Harrison, he's taking on some epic roles, and he's pretty much being stretched. He's being taken out of his comfort zone. So in the movie of Overcomer, man, what's some of the exciting things of the project that you're very proud of?
Well, I think it's our best shot film. We've got even the opening scene is the most expensive, most complicated shot with the most special effects we've ever done, with this drone shot from the sky down through a window into the middle of a basketball game. And so people are going to enjoy the visuals of the film. The music is fantastic by Paul Mills. The storyline is an emotional roller coaster. You'll be laughing one minute, you'll be wiping a tear the next, inspired. But the ending state championship race has a big twist in it that people don't see coming. And they're on the edge of their seats. It's always funny watching people in theaters cheering as if it's their own kid that's trying to get across the finish line as they're, you know, watching the movie. And so, but we're really proud of the impact it's having on people, because when was the last time you were entertained by a movie, but you felt loved by God when the movie was over with? And so that was one of the things we prayed for and we hoped would happen. And it's not only happening in the U.S., but in over 24 countries around the world.
And if you just now tuning in, this is I Am Refocused Radio, your host, Shamaya Reed, talking to the one and only Mr. Kendrick, you know, the Kendrick brothers, and we're talking to Stephen. So shout out to Alex, and I hope he's going to be listening to this segment, because what's amazing is this movie is, like you said, it's all about family. It's all about character and development. And speaking of that, we all know that mentorship is very important in our community. So what would you say to that point, and how mentorship is key to most people's success?
Well, I am so grateful for the people that poured into me growing up. All of us are really standing on the shoulders of the people who've invested in us in the past. And so in the movie Overcomer, you see a coach who, he loses his job as a basketball coach. He's struggling with his identity, and he runs into a guy who's in a hospital bed, who's blind, who's dying of diabetes. But this guy knows his identity. He understands who he is, and he starts mentoring this coach. And he also understands cross-country running, which is what this coach has had to take up and start doing as his job. And so you see that mentorship taking place. You also see a principal at a school pouring into a young girl who doesn't know her place in this world. I believe that people, when they see the movie Overcomer, they'll not only be inspired, but I think they'll be challenged to look and see who in their lives that they can reach out to and pour into and teach them the lessons that you learn, because we can not only rejoice in our own success, but we can start rejoicing in the success of the people that we're pouring into. And there's a lot of fulfillment in that as well.
Once again, we are talking to Stephen Kendrick, the producer of the movie Overcomer. You can go to overcomermovie.com. And just so the audience know, the wait is almost over. You can get the digital copy on November the 26th. Oh, man, someone sent me an email right now saying you got to get your copy. But yeah, 11/26. And you see how perfect that is? God's good, man. So DVD, Blu-ray on December 17th. So, man, the wait is almost over. Before we let you go, because you're on a very tight schedule, you and your brothers are also known for some other big house movies. War Room, Courageous, Fireproof, Facing the Giants. I mean, what is it that keeps you all motivated to produce these amazing movies?
Well, we are sharing the best messages in the world. I mean, we were in ministry for 20 years, and just watching God rescue people's lives from addiction, from depression, from suicide, saving marriages that were falling apart. Jesus has been in the life-changing business a long time, and he's still really good at it. And we are not only incorporating some of the most important truths that we've discovered into our films, but we're trying to do it in a way that's entertaining for people, that they can watch the movie again and again, get something new out of it every time. And so each one of our films deals with a topic. You know, Fireproof dealt with marriage and unconditional love. Courageous dealt with fatherhood. War Room talked about prayer. And Overcomer deals with this core issue of identity. And it does it in a way that's very inspiring. And so right now it's being released in Brazil this next weekend. We've already heard of lives being impacted even at the pre-screenings of the film. In the U.S., when it came out in August, audiences gave it a 98% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is higher than Rotten Tomatoes' top 10 greatest movies of all time. So we were like, man, that was totally unexpected, you know, that people are resonating so well with Overcomer. So we're excited because the digital release, people will be able to see it on iTunes or Amazon and download and watch it with their families for Thanksgiving. But also a week before Christmas, the Blu-ray and DVD will be available. And we've got a lot of funny resources, you know, special features on the DVD with the bloopers that happened on set, how we did the special effects. There's a crew video of the crew lip-syncing to a Mandisa song that's hilarious. And so we think people will enjoy not only getting the DVD or the Blu-ray, but giving it away this Christmas to their friends.
And also, man, if you're listening to this right now, go to overcomermovie.com. You can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Overcomer Movie. And use the hashtag. If you're watching this in theaters or you get the DVD, use the hashtag when you make that next post, the Overcomer Movie hashtag. So don't forget that. Before we let you go, also, you want to check out the KendrickBrothers.com. Last question, sir. We're talking to Stephen, the brother of Alex. So shout out to Alex again. Stephen, what is next for the brothers, man? You know,
we've actually got 20 different projects we're looking at right now, and we've got one that's a true story. It's very inspirational that we are developing, and we hope to be in production this next year. So anticipate it, pray for it, and we'll look forward to hopefully doing another interview with you down the road and be able to share with you about that project. So, but we really appreciate all the support, and thanks so much for letting me be a part of your program today.
Yes, sir. Once again, this is I Am Refocused Radio, man. You can hear this amazing show every Sunday morning on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, but this was a exclusive breaking news show segment that we had to do. So this is going to be on our website, IamRefocusedRadio.com tonight. So make sure you share with your friends and family what we're doing here, and shout out to Stephen doing his thing. And also your brother Alex doing your thing. Appreciate what you both are doing for the gospel and for the Christian community, and being that lighthouse that we need to see on film. So appreciate what you're doing, and best wishes for what you have in the future.
Thank you, man. Thanks so much. Great to talk to you.
Yes, sir. So like we say every single show, keep God first, stay focused, and peace.
This is Gene Hildebrand with Engage SA. For a comprehensive listing of Christian events in San Antonio each week, check out the Engage Christian Calendar. The calendar is distributed via email each week to about 700 subscribers, absolutely free of charge, as a ministry to the San Antonio Christian community. To subscribe, go to Engage SA on Facebook and click the button for email list. Or you can find the calendar posted on Engage SA as well as 17 other group sites. I'm Gene Hildebrand. Engage.
Hi, San Antonio. Need a barber? Visit our good friend Rico Rodriguez, the owner of Rockefeller's Barbershop in San Antonio, Texas, 1733 Babcock Road, and book your appointment today by calling 210-782-5188.